Glad to have you with us from Springfield, Missouri, Plaster Stadium, home to the Missouri State Bears. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Missouri State Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth as and the Golden Eagles will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bears offense takes the field for the first time today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
And the Bears headed quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. The Bears will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So Southern Miss's offense has the ball for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Runs through the tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
I just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out, and it's like 11 guys, they've got their head in the game, and they're playing as one unit. They knew it was going to be tough facing this option game with the quarterback and the running attack, but they've just done such a good job so far staying home, playing their assignments. You saw it on that last play right there. Rallying to the football, nowhere for him to go and creating a big pass.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
So here comes the Bear offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Bringing the heat. Makes the grab on the left. Turns it on in midfield. It's a seam wide open. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge gain. On the run, it's Hills. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking for a man, it's Evans. Throws to the tight end. On target to the left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Golden Eagles will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Working that left side now. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bears moving quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Tight end now in motion. Going to the running game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Looking to fire. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. A 3rd down try for the offense. They're working that left side. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Bears will punt it away on 4th down. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out into the secondary on the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Golden Eagles just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Evans. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Quickly out to the tight end. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. The Golden Eagles decide to punt it away. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. So here comes the Missouri State offense. Nothing but punts as a result of the first 3 offensive drives, hoping this one gets a little more done. Gets it past the marker. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. The Bears want to pick up the tempo.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll give it to the back. Spins away from the defender. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Gets it out fast. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They've put themselves in a hole to start. It's 1st and 20. He'll set up to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Right on target this time. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. The Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down.
Oh, those are those opportunities in the game. You got a chance to take points off the board, make a big play, and you just couldn't squeeze the interception. That's one of those plays coaches come back to, talk about, say, think if we get this pick and we start taking this the other direction and we take points off of the scoreboard.
Looking downfield, it's Evans. Got it set up on the outside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Makes the grab deep. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Golden Eagles in the hurry-up.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Touchdown, Southern Miss. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Florida took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Gainesville. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. Iron sharpens iron, and you just...
Turning it on! They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. The snap sets up the throw. The quick out. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run play action. Floats it out in space. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chain. Fires one high and deep. Brings it down on the right side. He's loose. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri State.
How about him? Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it into a small wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Using his legs, it's Hill. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Now on second down. To the air, it's Evans. That pass is incomplete, but this has been a period in which the offenses have shined. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out of the pocket. Plows through the defense. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got...
Always got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Golden Eagles are in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Trying play action. Pressure coming. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Going to swing it on second down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. To the air, it's Evans. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. On third and forever, let's test his arm strength. It's complete to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Golden Eagles will call on their punt team. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Gives it on the option. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs.
I think to be a good 3rd down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these 3rd and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year, but you've got to be able to get push up front, and it helps when you have a talent like that to turn.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There was a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's caught. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Golden Eagles will hustle to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. To throw, it's Evans. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Out of the gun, the inside give. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. The Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Wants to go up top. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking for a deep man. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
Hold it. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Bears send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On play action on 1st down. He's got his man across the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. He'll run it again. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. And the Golden Eagles want to crank the tempo. Off play action. Got his man quickly. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So they'll send out the field goal unit. It is good. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had 0 problem putting up points. Not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on
breaks into the open. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Got his man all by himself. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown Bears!
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
To the air, it's Evans. Quickly complete. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. The Golden Eagles racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Golden Eagles will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So here comes the Bear offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Makes a man. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. Jukes his way for more.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll go to the ground. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular, and I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Looking to the big tight end. Working that left side. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a 2nd right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Bears. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, it's 21-13. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 15, here's the return. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. Looking to throw, it's Evans. Here's the pressure. Quarterback feeling the pressure and down he goes at the 22. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
The Golden Eagles want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Golden Eagles will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. Hey, what about that move to pick up a couple of extra yards? He's down at the 38. Out of the gun to give to the back. Hard running there. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin side. My goodness. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup for 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The Bears will have it 1st and 10. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Firing to the right, complete. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Here's the return from inside his 10. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the 1st half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this 2nd half. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
We're just about ready to start the 2nd half. From From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
That's caught. It's Hills. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
He lets one fly deep. Catch and stride inside the 15. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
Man, you want to make big plays in the passing game, and to do that, you got to be able to read the defense, see what they're doing to make sure you don't put the ball in harm's way. You could see he drops back, got really good comfort level with what he's seeing. He knows he's going to fit that post over the linebackers in between the safety. Ball is on the money, and they're rewarded with a touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Syracuse is currently ahead in this one, but I don't see Jim Brown or Ernie Davis or even Donovan McNabb out there. This team has struggled to pull away. They're up by 7 over Louisville. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. Jet sweep to the receiver. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Missouri State.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the 3rd quarter, march it down the field to score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
Try the point after. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on that.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Evans. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
The Golden Eagles line up to punt it away. Fair catch is called for. In the midst of all this rain, just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Bears headed quickly to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Hold.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Second down, he'll throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that. It'll be second down. Punts it out of the air. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Sweet cut there. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bears are moving quickly down the field. They'll move the tight end. They'll give it to him again. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Takes a handoff, and he's going right. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. He'll sneak it. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. The touch pass goes absolutely nowhere, knocked down for a loss. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Touchdown, Missouri State! Fitted in the window for the score. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Man, he's off to a good start this year. That's already his 3rd receiving touchdown. We're only 4 games into this season. I love how they line him up all over the field, and as the season goes on, they're going to keep being more and more creative with how they get this guy the ball.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Leaves it with the back. Got the first down and more. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Racing to the right. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
He'll try to tack on one more. Right down the middle. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll go to the air. Can't hang on, it's incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football. Back to pass. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Right on the money. Gets away from one, finds room. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. And the Bears will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. He'll keep it himself. Oh, gives him the tough, stiff arm.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Back to pass, it's Evans. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Golden Eagles will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. They go to the ground. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Completes it in the middle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Bears moving quickly to the line. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Bears will punt this one away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. They're dealing with a second and long. The give on the inside. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be third down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. At midfield, he's got room. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Golden Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Soft spot in the middle. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. And the Golden Eagles are on the move. On the run, it's Hills. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
They're going to go ahead and go for 2 here and try to make it a field goal game. Dropping back, it's Evans. Incomplete on the 2-point try, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if they get another chance. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Offense in a bunch formation. Pulls and fires complete. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold on.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. 2nd down coming up. It's a draw. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Lets it fly. He's got it along the sideline. Off to the races. Into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. Takes a hit as he fires. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Bears decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Back to throw, it's Evans. Got the quick pass. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Gonna run it. It's Hills. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Now facing facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. They stop him again, and not only that, they've made this 4th down that much harder. The Golden Eagles will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. They'll try the run. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. And the Bears want to pick up the tempo. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Good timing on the quick out. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Bears line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bears will call on their punt team. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. This should be the last play of the quarter. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the 1st down. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They'll go back to work with the 1st down in the final period. Might as well give it to him again. There he goes. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got a man. It's Roberts. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Right back to the well. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Keeps it on the bootleg. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. That slices the lead to 2. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Syracuse is currently ahead in this one, but I don't see Jim Brown or Ernie Davis or even Donovan McNabb out there. This team has struggled to pull away. They're up by just 1 over Louisville. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. The Bears send out the punt unit. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Grabbed over the middle. It's Knight. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Golden Eagles in the hurry-up. Fighting off the defender. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Probably need to pick up a few yards. From here, it would be a 62-yard attempt. Back to throw, it's Evans. Wide open downfield. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Makes the catch near the sidelines, but he's down immediately before he gained an inch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
I think the wide receiver needs to do a better job making it look like he's going deep. He never got the cornerback that time to turn his hips, and because of it, he couldn't separate, and the ball got swatted away incomplete.
They just keep firing. He's got the tight end, and he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Fires to the right. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Golden Eagles will send out the punt unit. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fakes the grab down the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He's got him. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Caught. Turning it on. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And the Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. A low line drive and not his best work. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground.
And the Southern Mississippi offense will take over 1st and 10.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Quick strike complete. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They have a 1st down at the 41-yard line. Going to the ground. Past the 1st down marker and still running. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. And the Golden Eagles are in the hurry-up.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
He'll take a shot. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender. So they'll give up the 15 yards on the pass interference penalty, but that's certainly better than giving up a touchdown in the end zone. They'll run the jet sweep, making the defense go sideline to sideline. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the ground with the back. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. Already in a great spot to kick a field goal. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown would be... Touchdown, Southern Miss! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 5 here in the 4th. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They'll power it inside with the fullback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on 2nd down. Works the middle of the field. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it down the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Bears line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll return it from around the 50. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking for room, it's Hills. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Golden Eagles will hustle to the line. The play action fake. Got it in the middle, it's Knight. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Wants to throw. It's Evans. Gets it out quickly. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Third down coming up after that completion. They'll move the wide receiver. Just keeps slinging it. Finds his big tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On fourth down, looking for the completion. He's got it. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it. Offense.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. It's good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, man. Take a look at how things are playing out. Northern Illinois is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Huskies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Ohio. The MACtion never sleeps, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Quick release by the QB. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third down, he drops to throw. Brings it in down the left side. Running free. Touchdown, Bears! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Yeah, I tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your two-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the fourth quarter when you need the two-point conversion?
They got the touchdown, but still a two-point conversion short of tying it up late. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it. The two-point try is good, and we are tied here in the fourth. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside the 10, here he comes. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. And the Golden Eagles want to crank the tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Pivotal moment, perhaps even a decisive play coming on 3rd and 3. To the air, it's Evans. The short hands, it's Knight. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Hold it. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Golden Eagles will line up to punt it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The offense will have a chance to get the go-ahead score here in the fourth. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He makes the grab. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Bears come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. And now on 2nd down for this offense. The give to the fullback. Powers through the defender. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Looking downfield on first down. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. To the air on first down. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Backed up now, here's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. The give to the fullback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's caught downfield. Touchdown, Missouri State. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Love the play call. Love the execution. Late in the game with less than 2 minutes to go, they now take a touchdown lead and put so much pressure on the opposition in a 2-minute situation.
Lining up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Looking to throw, it's Evans. Throws for the tight end. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Knight.
And that is a perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays, don't want to give up those first downs, and just make that clock run.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Quick handoff. Makes a man miss.
I absolutely hate that play call. At this point of the game, you're trailing, you're trying an outside run. It's a slow developing play, eating up seconds. And if you're going to do that, at least you have to be able to get out of bounds.
Oh, he's got some space. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Working that left side now. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold offense.
His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Lets it fly deep downfield. Into the end zone, and it's caught for a touchdown, and we might just have overtime on our hands.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
So now on comes the field goal unit. The holder will mark his spot at the 34. A 44-yard attempt, almost certainly for the game. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. They got it, it's blocked. He's got the ball and it's live. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Incomplete. The final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Give to the fullback. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The Bears have pushed it inside the 20. Handoff to the fullback. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. 3rd and long, and they love to pick it up, but they also need to stay in position for a field goal try. Run it with the fullback. No more room to run as this defense rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the uprights, and now they have a 3-point lead here in OT. Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's 1st down. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Here comes the heat. Finds his man. It's Hills. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Looking downfield, it's Evans. Makes the catch. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
And the Golden Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Now the play fake. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that ball is hauled in the end zone, but he is just out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation, want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good, and how about that clutch kick from distance to send us to another overtime? One extra period didn't get it done, and we start the second OT. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking for room, it's Hills. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Now 3rd and long here in overtime as this defense wants to force a field goal attempt. Creates a little room, picks up the 1st down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They'll leave it with him. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They're looking for an advantage to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now to keep this overtime drive going on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Evans. Oh, they're after him. Defense has it. If he takes it all the way, they win the game. Crosses midfield. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. He got it in. Ball game. What a clutch play as they win it in double overtime.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away there, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here, we're bouncing around, we're excited after having seen what we just saw. What a great win for this team to go out and do it in overtime. That's the type of game that fans are going to be talking about for a long time, David.
Free. Yeah, right. If you know Reese Davis, that is not happening, but we got a free game that was awesome, back and forth, nip and tuck, and bonus time. You got some free overtime play in that one.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.